She was America's sweetheart, the golden voice behind Who's Sorry Now and Lipstick on Your Collar. But behind the dazzling lights and chart-topping hits, Connie Francis lived a life marked by heartbreak, betrayal, and unimaginable tragedy. From a terrifying assault that nearly ended her career to shocking ties with the mafia and the mysterious murder of her brother, Connie's story is one of pain, resilience, and survival against all odds. Born Concetta Rosa Maria Franco in New Jersey, Connie grew up in a lively Italian-Jewish neighborhood in Brooklyn, where she learned multiple languages and developed her gift for music. Her father, George, recognized her talent early on, pushing her to attend music school and master the accordion. Soon, her powerful voice drew attention at local events and talent shows, laying the foundation for her rise to fame. Her journey wasn't easy. Early recordings failed. But everything changed when she reluctantly recorded Who's Sorry Now in 1958. Initially dismissed, the song exploded in popularity after a TV appearance, selling over 1 million copies and transforming Connie into an overnight sensation. With fame came love and heartbreak. She shared a deep connection with fellow singer Bobby Darin, but her controlling father fiercely disapproved. When Darin fled after threats from her father, Connie was devastated. Hearing of his marriage to actress Sandra Dee broke her completely. Still, she poured her pain into her music, collaborating with Neil Sedaka and Howard Greenfield to create hits like Stupid Cupid and Lipstick on Your Collar, songs that captured the spirit of an entire generation. As her fame grew, she ventured into acting with Where the Boys Are, 1960. Dates, proving her talent extended beyond singing. But behind the glamour, her personal life was crumbling. After a string of failed marriages, Connie faced her darkest hour in 1974. While staying at a hotel in Westbury, New York, she was brutally assaulted by an intruder in her room. The attack left her physically and emotionally shattered, robbing her of her confidence and nearly her life. Though she sued the hotel and won, her attacker was never caught. The trauma, compounded by her father's cold reaction and her husband's departure, sent her into a spiral of depression. When she finally tried to rebuild her life, fate struck again. Her voice was gone. Multiple nasal surgeries failed to restore it, and the singer who once defined an era was left voiceless. Still, she refused to give up. By 1978, her voice began to return, and she bravely stepped back into the spotlight, performing again, even in the same city where she had been attacked. But the emotional scars remained. Struggling with depression, she underwent shock therapy in the 1980s and even attempted suicide, slipping into a coma before miraculously recovering. Through it all, her family ties to the mob haunted her life. Her brother George, a lawyer secretly working with and against organized crime, was shot dead. A devastating blow that shattered her once close family. The tragedy drove her deeper into activism. Using her fame, Connie became a powerful voice for victims' rights, testifying before Congress and advocating for tougher crime laws. A staunch conservative, she campaigned for Ronald Reagan and George H.W. W. Bush, performing at political rallies and speaking passionately about justice, safety, and American values. Though her political involvement drew criticism, it reflected the same fierce spirit that defined her entire life. Connie Francis was more than a singer. She was a survivor who rose again and again after every heartbreak. She lost her voice, her brother, and nearly her life, yet she never lost her will to fight. Her story is not just about tragedy, but triumph. The strength to find light in even the darkest moments. Connie Francis's legacy remains a symphony of fame, pain, and resilience. Her voice may have faltered, but her courage never did. If her story moved you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us again for more untold tales of the stars who defined generations. Because no matter how fierce the storm, true stars can never be silenced.